Can he do it? Yes, he can. Can he do it? Yes, he can. I believe. I believe. Listen, this might sound funny, right? But I honestly, genuinely do believe that Kanye West could become a president in the United States of America. I mean, let's be serious. Look at who we have as a president for the United States of America right now. Now, let me explain to you, okay? I got some splaining to do. Now, Kanye West has thrown his hat into the ring, seriously, and said that he wants to be president of the United States of America, so he is going to be running as a candidate for the 2020 election. Now, I don't know if it's too late to throw your hat into the ring, and that in that case, if it is, then that means that it's too late for him to give it a shot, and he would have to wait until the next election comes around. However, let me explain why. See, Kanye is a self-made billionaire. A black man that is a self-made billionaire. A black man that is from the ghetto, that is from poverty, that is from the hood, okay? Though his mom's a school teacher, that's not a great salary. That's not a huge salary to live off of. However, he has made it from the south side of Chicago to prominence, okay? Now, if we were to go back, Kim and Kanye were worth around $600 million together, roughly about a year ago. Follow my numbers. 300 million of that 600 million was from Kanye himself. 350 million was from Kim Kardashian, his wife. Now, over the last few months, we received and have been vetting information that showed our valuation of Kanye's Yeezy business was way off. He had been estimating the value of Yeezys at $500 million. Newly revealed information documents clearly shows that his Yeezy business is worth at least $2 billion, maybe even closer to $3 billion. Go check out celebritynetworth.com. Now, Kanye's other assets are worth around $300 million. He's got $120 million in real estate. He's got $80 million in production royalties. He's got $120 million. And when I say production royalties, I'm talking about music production royalties. He's got $120 million in Yeezy.com and other. He has around $100 million in liabilities, mostly in the form of mortgages related to the property portfolio. That includes several homes in Los Angeles, California, and over 10,000 acres of land and commercial space in Wyoming. He has diversified to the T. When you subtract that 100 million in liabilities from his 3.3 billion in assets, you arrive at a net worth of $3.2 billion for Kanye. Kim is still pegged to be worth $350 million. However, I have read other places where in 2020, from 2019 to 2020, her net worth has jumped from 350 million to 900 million, almost $1 billion herself. So as we stand right now, Kim and Kanye's combined net worth is estimated to be about $3.55 billion. Why did I start out with money? I start out with money to show you that he was self-made. And not only did he achieve, but he achieved greatly. He is now in the ranks of the billionaires. And ain't too many black people in there, right? Someone said recently, how do you win an election in the United States of America? People answered, by voting for the party that you trust the most. And the person said, no. You win an election in the United States of America by purchasing it. by buying the election. Now, I don't know if you remember when Donald Trump said he started from the bottom. He started from the ground and built himself up with a small $1 million loan from his dad. That made me laugh. That made me laugh because this is how out of touch this wealthy, born into wealth mind thinks. Okay? There's no such thing for us as a small $1 million loan from our dad. And then still being able to say, I built myself from the ground up with a small $1 million loan from my dad. Kanye, on the other hand, really built himself up from not even being able to afford a pair of Gucci shoes. Remember when Kanye used to sing about that? He would spend his last on some Gucci shoes just so he could show off and stand out. He was actually faking it to make it. He spoke about that. He was actually playing the part before he even got to the part. He was practicing for his role and his greatness. Now, I'm going to say this. It's shocking to me to actually see that there are black people out there who would look at Kanye West, look at his journey, and doubt him. And I'm sure that these people also, had they met him when he was a teenager on the south side of Chicago, they probably would have pegged him for, he might get successful, but I don't think he's going to be a billionaire. I don't think he's going to be worldwide famous. I don't think he is going to do all these great things that he has done. I think Kanye has like 16 or 14 Grammys to his name, right? With that said, a lot of people have doubted him, and it's surprising to see that there are so many black people that still actually doubts him. If you check the comment section of anywhere that this type of a vlog is posted concerning Kanye West's run for president, you will actually see a lot of black people in the comment section saying stuff like this. I ain't voting for him. It's all right. I'll stick with the evil that I know. I think Trump is more qualified. I'll take Trump over anybody else, even over Kanye West. Now, mind you, all of the things that Trump has said and has done, he could not be more blatant to say that he is not in favor of black people making progress as a people. Okay? But there are still people that are willing to say, black people that are willing to say, I would definitely vote for Trump again before I voted for Kanye West. Now, me personally, I would definitely vote for Joe Biden. Here's the reason why I would vote for Joe Biden and not Kanye, even though I respect Kanye enough that if Joe Biden was not the runner candidate for the Democratic Party, then I would probably vote for Kanye if he was the one. Anybody but Trump. Anybody but Trump. But, however, Joe Biden is who the Democratic Party has put forward, and Kanye's position, deciding to vote now or to run now, toss his hat in the ring, is a distraction. I think that this is a distraction that is meant to take away votes from Joe Biden. Now, with that done, I can actually see this being some kind of a billionaire boys plan. So Kanye is now in the club. He now hangs out. Remember, he was just wearing the Make America Great Again hat, giving the president lots of hugs and big smiles and photo opportunities and talking about, oh, how we're so cool and I support him and all this other stuff. So for me to believe that he is actually going against him overnight, I don't buy it. Either Kanye is extremely intelligent and he pretended to be a supporter of Trump in order to get himself a certain kind of leverage, or he is definitely a part of the Trump agenda behind the scenes. Hey, throw your hat into the ring. Confuse things up a bit. swing the black vote. We don't want the Democrats to get that black vote, because if they do, Biden might win. But I know that you are so powerful and so famous that you could swing the votes enough for the Democrats through Joe Biden to lose. You see that math right there? Now, at the end of the day, I really, really believe that Kanye, I wouldn't doubt him. I would not doubt him at all. I mean, what can you tell a man that worked his way up from nothing to a billionaire, a legitimate billionaire with a net worth combined with his wife's net worth to $3.5 billion. Nothing. You got to believe in him. But at the same time, this ain't the time, Kanye. This is not the time. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this one. Do you think that Kanye West can actually become president? Do you think that if he throws his hat in the ring, that majority of the people would actually vote for him because people are that desperate for somebody better than or anybody other than Trump? Or do you think that it's a waste of time or it's a plot to swing the votes away from Joe Biden? It's SoFlo TV on BrainFlow TV. I'm out. Peace.